Play can help to increase the bond between you and your dog. Teaching your dog that approaching you with objects or dropping objects always equals a good thing. Play can also help increase confidence in shy or nervous dogs. As long as you take the time to understand their body language, understand their likes and their dislikes, and go at their own pace. Play is also a great way to help reduce boredom and give them an outlet for their natural desires and breed's needs. Play is often misunderstood as just us throwing some toys for our dogs to go run about and play with. However, interactive play can be equally, if not better, for their mental health and their physical health. Play has also been proven to help reduce stress and anxiety in our dogs by releasing endorphins and making them feel really good. Again, a huge part of this is making sure that you are observing your dog's body language to make sure they are enjoying the play, and not putting any pressure on them to play the way that you want to. Play can also be a really good way of teaching our dogs socially appropriate behaviours with both us and other humans, and as well as other dogs. Just a tip here, if you do have multiple dogs, make sure that they are all getting separate playtimes with you so that they're not competing against each other for your attention all the time. Play with other dogs, if enjoyed, is also really beneficial. Play between dogs is a really big topic. However, what I will say is that make sure the play styles are matching each other. And if there's a young dog in the mix, make sure they're learning from a well-socialised adult dog who can teach them body language and appropriate social skills. For example here, my dogs are using body shakes, head turns, walking away and sniffing to let the other one know that they are finished with play. In these clips, you'll also see how play can be used as a reward for learning, especially if your dog is very play or toy motivated, can help to teach impulse control, can be used as part of distraction training, and importantly, helping our dogs learn how to think and respond under higher levels of arousal. So you'll see here after a short play session that Jacob is motivated, excited and slightly aroused. I can then use this opportunity to see if you can respond to really well-known cues. So I start with a really important one, which is can he drop the toy when he's really excited? I then use food as a reward here. This has a purpose of helping us understand if the dog is too highly aroused. If they are, they probably wouldn't take the food. I then ask for a really simple sit and then release him with his release word okay when he's sat for me. I then repeat the process of a small training session to increase Jacob's arousal levels again. What your dog enjoys is entirely up to them. Jacob, for example, likes tug, he likes chase, he also likes body contact with me pushing him around slightly and that he can come and run back into me. Your dog, however, might be completely different to mine. So here I'm practicing some impulse control as well as distraction training. Teaching Jacob that the toy might move around or that things might excite him, but not to just impulsively jump at it or grab it unless he hears his release word. Again, rewarding with food in between helps lower the arousal level so that you can take them back down before bringing them back up again. And again, he gets the toy only when he's released, and this is his reward. Learning what your dog's low arousal levels and high arousal levels look like in their body language and their actions takes a little bit of time. It's all about taking the time to play with your dog, not just play with toys in the house, but actually setting up a training session where your dog can then think and learn and how to respond under higher levels of arousal. Dogs are naturally very good at learning when they're in a low distraction environment or they're not highly aroused. Expecting them then to all of a sudden be able to respond when they're highly aroused, for example on a walk if they see something that's exciting, is a really difficult challenge. You need to first be able to prepare them with lots of training sessions like this, how to learn and how to think under higher levels of distraction and arousal. You then have a higher chance of success once you've practiced in lots of different training scenarios. However, practicing in real life is also really important. There are probably hundreds of different toys that you can buy for your dogs these days. And each dog may be different in what they prefer. Sometimes laying out all your dog's toys and letting them choose is the best way to know which one they prefer. Don't forget that with all the toys you can buy, there might be something that you can make yourself or your dog finds around the house that's probably more appealing to them. For example, Jacob's favourite toy, the one we were playing with in the video, is just a long sock. Any toy can be dangerous, so if your dog likes to destroy and swallow toys, please make sure that they have a good drop or that you supervise them.